Day today, just because, a lot of things are happening. And if you're new here today, this is your first time, I want to congratulate you for making the decision to come out to convention, to literally get the information that can change your life for the better, for the future, and literally change the course of your life over the next 12 to 24 months. And be able to retire at the age of 21, 22, 23. Here, how many here want to retire at the age of 20, 21, 22, 23? Well, my story about 3 years ago, prior to Vemma, I was actually working 3 jobs. How many here currently have ever had a job before? How many here don't like their job? How many here don't like their pay? How many here don't like their commute, their drive? How many don't like their boss? 3 years ago, I was working 3 jobs, and I was actually going to school full time. And for me, I was at a point in my life where I was stuck and I was frustrated. And I was scared about my future. I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't know where I was going. How many YPR, leaders today kind of feel like that at the very moment? That's why you came out to this event, or you joined Vemma. And that's where I was at 3 years ago. And for me, I had a friend of mine. Her name was Amy, and Amy was a really good friend that I trusted. And she said, "Jed, I need you to come take a look at Vemma." Well, I was one of those people that had a very big ego and a very small bank account. How many know people like that right now? Yes, yes. Right? And I thought I knew everything, absolutely had nothing in life. And I said no to her. Within 5 minutes, she gives me a call and says, "Jed, that's why I need you to come take a look so you can see the information." And I said, "No." 5 minutes later, she's like, "I'm picking you up so you can see the information so you can get interested." And I said, "What?" "No." And then she comes to my door and she says, "I'll buy you lunch." I said, "Yes, let's go." So I got free lunch. I got kidnapped to come to an event like this. How many here got kidnapped to join Vemma or to come to an event? No? Nobody got kidnapped? How many are not going to raise their hands no matter what I ask today? Okay, fantastic, fantastic. That day changed my life, and I got to tell you, I met a gentleman, I met Mr. Brad Alcazin, and literally I got excited about my future. Literally revolutionized the way I thought about my life, revolutionized the way I thought about what I was going to do, and I got excited about my future, guys. And the future is a magnet. And that night I experienced what we call Vemma insomnia, or verb insomnia. How many here have ever had Vemma or verb insomnia before? Okay, 1 or 2 or 3 people. Awesome. Fantastic. Well, I had verb and Vemma insomnia for about 3 years. I couldn't go to sleep. I got excited. And today what I want to share with you is that within 12 months of getting involved in the company, I was able to hit the rank called executive. Now 3 years of being a part of this company, hit a rank called ambassador. Next month called star ambassador. And by the end of this year, royal ambassador, which my title is $1 million a year. How many of you want to make $1 million a year? About the bear philosophy that I learned from my mentors a long time ago. And the bear philosophy states, for B, you have to believe. And you have to believe in this company. You have to believe in this revolution. You have to believe in the products. You have to believe in your leadership. You have to believe in the system. You have to believe in the pay plan. But more importantly than that, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe that you can make it happen. And you have to believe tonight that you can accomplish your goals and your dreams over the next 12 to 24 months as you build this business. The next letter is E. You got to get excited. Because when you believe, you get excited. And when you get excited, excitement is taught in life. It's not taught. That's why when I came up here earlier, I said, is anybody here fired up? Anybody here excited? So you got to get excited. You got to get excited about, where you're going. You got to get excited about helping a lot of people. You got to get excited about changing your life and changing millions and millions and millions of people's lives all around the world. And when you're excited, you take action. And I think that's where people stop. Most people today don't ever take action. And that's the biggest difference maker in Mr. Alex Moore and Mr. Brad Alcazar. The leaders of today, they take action. That's the difference. That's the difference between a true leader or an amateur leader. Someone who literally is an amateur in this business, they talk a big game, but they don't take action. You got to take action. What does that mean? You got to be showing the plan all the time. You got to be leading by example all the time. My mentor taught me this a long time ago. He says, Jed, you have to lead by example, judge by results. If you have a pen and paper handy right now, lead by example, judge by results. So you have to believe. You got to get excited. You got to take action. And at the end of that, you get results. It's called the BEAR philosophy. B-E-A-R. Believe, excited, action, and results. And I promise you, when you put that together, a lot of you guys after this weekend will hit the rank called diamond, will hit the rank called platinum. Some of you guys will go to the moon and go presidential. And some of you guys today, this weekend, will be the next 12 months, 24 months, will hit royal, ambassador, and pinnacle, star pinnacle, legend. I don't know what the next rank is, but that's literally. It's been exciting times, but I want to share a story with you today and give you some hope. About 12 months ago, Mr. Pete Sanchez and I, one of my best friends right here from California, we made a decision together to partner up, and we're in a time where he really needed this to happen, just because of the industry that he was in. He was frustrated. And there's a saying in this business that we talk about. You're one recruit away from an explosion. So if you're stuck or you're frustrated, you don't know what to do, nothing is happening, I'm going to give you guys hope today that you're one recruit away from an explosion. 12 months ago, Mr. Pete Sanchez and I came to a university. In that university, we tried and went out and showed the plan to one of Pete's best friends. And the guy didn't even give us time. He said, no, that's not going to work. And within 5 minutes, he introduced us to a guy at the elevator. Well, first he said, you want to meet some girls at the university? You can meet some girls. And we said, well, maybe we can take a look. And so we go to the elevator. And as the elevator was about to close, a gentleman by the name of Will Chill just walks in. And the guy that said no to us said, hey, why don't you talk about what you guys are doing? Within 5 seconds, Pete and I got this gentleman's number. This gentleman introduced us to a gentleman that was a foreign exchange student named Boss Bungie. And I don't know if he's here today. He's one of my little brothers. And Boss Bungie shared this business with a gentleman named Stu Mastigal. Yeah. And within 12 months of building, it turned into over 1,500 auto ships all around the United States of America. How many here would like 1,500 people on their team in the next 12 months? You never know who's going to join your business. You never know who you're going to meet next. And so I'm here to encourage you today. If you're stuck, you're frustrated, I promise you, you're just this close from getting to the next rank, from getting to the next level. Just keep going and going and going and going and going. So if you can stand to your feet and repeat after me, if you can stand to your feet and say, I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
I must.
I must.
Let's do it one more time. I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
I must.
I must.
Let's take this company to $1 billion company. Let's take Europe to be the biggest market in network marketing in this industry. So thank you for your time. Dream big.